Hello, everyone, and welcome to another edition of Milestones of Financial Freedom. My name is Niyi Adeoshun, the money management coach. This is the channel where I show how we can all move from where we are financially, from the point of not enough to getting to just enough, and to moving on to more than enough. When I did the introduction of this channel, I used this background, and which had this book over my shoulder. And after the program, someone actually asked me about it. He said, "You put that book there, but you didn't say anything about it." No, I didn't say anything about it because that was just my latest background at that point. And he said I should say something about it, so I want to talk about it today. Now, this book is a little bit different from all the other books I've written before, because this one is not directly talking about money. It's not directly talking about financial freedom, but this one talks about growth. It talks about growth and success. It talks about what you need to do from your point 0 to point 100%. You understand? It takes you from nothing to something. Now, I used the story of Joshua in this book. Joshua and the battle. Everybody knows about the Battle of Jericho and stuff like that, and how they had to cross River Jordan and stuff. Those are the things. Joshua was a man. Was a man. Jordan was a river. Jericho was a city. Joshua had to cross River Jordan to be able to conquer the city of Jericho. That is how life is. In life, there are always obstacles in life. But now, some people allow those obstacles to stop them from doing what they're supposed to do. They allow those obstacles to stop them in their tracks. It's like they don't want any difficulty at all. Once they hit any difficulty, they just stop. Now, a difficulty, it depends on the way you're looking at it. You can look at it as, look, this is something I must conquer, so it's a hurdle which you need to cross over. Some people look at difficulty as a tombstone, so they just stay there and lie down. But some look at difficulties as stepping stones. If I can go over this, the others will not be as difficult, or it will be a preparation for me to overcome others. Now, let me just go through a few things I wrote in this book. I'm not talking about it that much because it's been out there and people have been talking about it. So if you get a copy of it for yourself and you can read it. Now, this book is about your destiny. It's about overcoming, it's about reaching beyond all obstacles to your destiny. Now, what your destiny is there. You've been given a purpose to come and fulfill here on earth. Now, how you fulfill it, if you fulfill it, everything depends on you. There are obstacles where on earth everybody faces obstacles on a daily basis. What you do about your own obstacle is those things will determine either you reach your destiny or not. So what I did is that when you want to go towards your destiny, you need to first of all get up and let go of your past. Because for most people, their past seems to have a hold on them. Their past keeps holding them back. Some people, it's the good that happened in their past that's holding them back. Some people, it's the bad that happened in their past that's holding them back. Some people just rest on their laurels. Things have been good before, and they just rest upon that one, and they're not moving ahead. Yes, things were good before, but things are no longer that way. Things have changed. When I was in primary school, we were using, maybe I was in primary 1, we were using slates. People don't use slates anymore. Children that are in primary school now, they use computers, they have their tablets and whatever. These things were like, they will be like miracles to us in my days. But things have changed. You need to go ahead with the change. Your past successes, they don't guarantee your future wins. They don't guarantee your future wins. So as things change, you change along with it. You let go of your past. Now, if the past has been things that are not good, don't let them hold you back. because things were not good back then doesn't mean things are not going to be good in the future. All you need to do is to get yourself ready. So once you get up, you let go of your past. Now you need to begin to speak good things about yourself, because some people speak themselves into failure. Speak about yourself. What are you seeing ahead? What are you seeing ahead of you? What do you think you can accomplish? Start saying those things out of your mouth. When your ears hear what your mouth is saying, your whole body will begin to react in that particular way. I am the head and not the tail. I am above only and not beneath. I am a lender. I will not be a borrower. Even though you are owing a lot of money now, but keep saying it. I'm a lender. I will not just lend to little people. I will lend to nations. These things will happen. Your thoughts about yourself, your speech about yourself they've got to change. You understand? You speak right and you see right. You start seeing yourself in a new light. Another chapter says, get set. Get set. Prepare for the future. Because you've let go of your past doesn't mean that's the end of the show. You've let go of your past. Now, you get up and get yourself set. There are things ahead of you that you need to prepare for. Get set, prepare for the future. Now you need to step out into a new day. Things that have gone past, they've gone past. Don't let your past hold you back. Now you need to step out, but you need to step out in faith, because the place you are going, you've never been there before. Tomorrow, nobody has ever been to tomorrow before. I have never been to tomorrow, but we want to step into it. When we wake up in the morning, we're waking up in faith that all will be well. Every day we take a risk. When you come out of the house, you are risking something. So you need to make a choice. Do I allow the risk that seems to be in front of me? Do I allow it to stop me from making any move today, or should I just go out in faith? I will say go out in faith. Those are the things I'm saying here. And what has happened to you in the past, this is something you can do about it. Start using them as testimonies for what you want to happen. You say, the same God that did this one for me in the past, He will do it for me again. He hasn't changed, but I have to change. If my situation has got to change, I've got to change. But the God that has been with me in the past is still with me now. What He did for me before, He will do it for me again. You use your testimonies as a weapon on the way to your destiny. That's what David did when he defeated Goliath. He used the testimony of his beating a lion and a bear. He said, this one, either it's a gorilla or Goliath, he will go in the same way. Testimonies. That's what they do. Now, when you are doing all these things, it will be easy for you to march to your destiny. But I said march. I didn't say walk into your destiny. Because march is a purposeful movement. You put one step after the other purposefully. You're not just walking. You're not strolling. You're not going to stroll into your destiny. You're going to march into it like a soldier that you are. You understand what I'm trying to say? Now, on the way to your destiny, God always provides you with helpers. There will be helpers on the way to your destiny. And there will be people that will try and distract you. They will say, do you think you are the only one here? Do you think you are the only one who wants to make it? Do you think we haven't tried it before? Everybody has tried, they have failed. Who told you that you'll be the one to make it? Don't listen to them. God provides you helpers, but there will be hecklers. They will be heckling you as you're on your way. Don't listen to them. Just keep going. That destiny that has been given to you, that purpose that is already yours, the purpose that's in your heart that says, this is what you've been sent here to do, you go ahead and do it. And God will provide you helpers on the way. While God provides you helpers, God can make you a helper for somebody else. Make yourself available. Make yourself available to help somebody else on the way to your destiny, on the way to their destiny. Because look, we're not running this race against each other. Everybody has his own lane. We all have our path that we're going, but we can help each other on the way. God will provide you helpers, and God can make you a helper for somebody else. I'm sure you're going to enjoy the book. It is part of the things that will get you to your destiny. It's Joshua, Jordan, and Jericho, reaching beyond all obstacles to your destiny. Because of this thing that I put here, somebody asked me about it. That's why I have to tell you about it today. So the book is available on Barnes and Noble is available on Amazon. Actually, you can get it on Amazon in paperback like this, as Kindle or as audiobook. It's available out there. So I'd say go and get one. The reason why I wrote this is that when you tell people, look, these are the steps that you need to take on the way to your financial freedom. You understand? This is where you are. This is where you're going. But these are the steps that you need to take. Don't think everything is just going to be rosy. There will be difficulties on the way. Now, when you hit one difficulty, does that stop you from getting to where you're going? Yes, it may want to stop you. If you allow it to stop you, that will be the end of it. That's the reason why I wrote this book. So if you hit any obstacle on the way, if you hit any distraction, because there are lots of detours, there are lots of roadblocks on the way of life, but you don't allow any of those things to stop you from getting to where you need to get to. That's the reason why I wrote the book. So if something has stopped you on the way, buy the book, read it, and I'm sure you're going to read it many times. And please, when you've read it, write me a review. Let's hear what you think about it. I like to know what people think, so I can do better next time. Anyway, this is Niyi Adeoshun, the money management coach, saying I wish you success in all your endeavors, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.